What is up? Let's get this that thing started there. All right, what's up? Scottzilla, Jacob, Texas Savage, Steve G, Hustle Sports, and I saw Pop Pop, and I saw Skull Gang in the house. Sometimes YouTube takes all those. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, there he is. I was about to say I saw Skull Gang's comment. I wonder if you. Sometimes YouTube takes stuff away for some reason. But anyway, yeah, today is what? What's today? Today's Tuesday. Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? As another day, another dollar. So, man. So, gonna be another beautiful day here. Gonna be hot in the 80s. But, man. So, Tuesday night. Yeah, so not much happened last night in sports. There's no, I don't know, just boring day. It's a boring day. Am I gonna watch the match, like all of it? Like, probably not. I might watch very few of it. I can't watch golf all day long. Yeah, I can't watch golf all day long. So if I watch any of it, it might be the last day. Yeah, I can't sit there and watch golf on TV all day long. That's just not my cup of tea. But I might watch the last day. I mean, hell, it goes on for what Thursday to Sunday. I can't watch all that crap. Yeah, so I know some people can. Hey, that's all on them, you know. Some people can watch golf all day long. Not me. Am I gonna watch the NBA playoffs? Yeah, no, it all depends who's playing. It all depends on who's playing. But yeah, I will. But I mean, the Phoenix Suns look pretty good. Miami Heat looks pretty good. You know, the Milwaukee might be there at the end, but now if I was at a golf tournament, of course, yeah, I mean, I would, watch it. But I don't know, it's like baseball on TV, man. Sometimes it's just boring. Sometimes it's a bore watching baseball on TV. But if I have people to watch it with, it makes it kind of less, makes it more tolerable to watch. Yeah, but Kentucky Derby's what? Like in May? I usually watch that. If I'm not doing anything else, but usually I watch the Derby. Yeah, but yeah, the Celtics. All of a sudden, the Celtics are like in first place. I like that. It just came out of nowhere. Seemed like it came out of nowhere. But they did lose. Didn't they lose a player like Robert Williams? I think they did lose a player, which sucks. I think he's out for the year. Yeah, I think he's out for the year. So what happened in basketball last night? I know the Pelicans did not play, as Pelicans are handing in there. They got to play Portland coming up. I think they play Portland tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night they play Portland. So what happened last night in the association? Yeah, the Nuggets beat the Hornets 113-109. Cavaliers over the Magic 107-101. Amir must have been upset about that. Then you had the Hawks beat the Pacers 132-123. Heat over the Kings 123-100. Knicks, they beat the Bulls 109-104. The Raptors in overtime over the Celtics 115-112. Spurs beat the Rockets 123-120. The Grizzlies beat the Warriors 123-95. Man, Steph Curry's still out. Then the Thunder beat the Blazers in overtime 134-131. Yeah, Steph Curry's still out. What's up with the Warriors? Last few times I've checked their score, they've scored like under 100 points. Yeah, I don't see Steph Curry. Steve must be still hurt. I wonder why they're losing. Watch tennis? Some. Although tennis is better than golf, but 5 sets sometimes takes a long time to watch, and that's like I mean, sometimes it takes like 4 or 5 hours to play a whole tennis match that goes 5 sets. That's a long time to watch a sporting event. What's up, Russell Johnson? The Cavaliers won a game, but the Cavaliers are aren't they playing? Aren't they like in the playoffs? I thought the Cavaliers were in the playoffs. Let's look at the NBA standings. Why is my TV off? Screwed up. Anyway, yeah, Celtics. So Miami Heat's back in number 1 spot at the last night. Then you have the Sixers in 2, Bucks in 3, Celtics in 4. Then you have the Bulls in 5, Toronto 6. Then 7, 8, 9, 10. You got Cleveland at 7, Brooklyn at 8, Charlotte at 9, Atlanta at 10. So they would be in the play-in tournament. Then you have Phoenix. Well, they're 8.5 games up over everybody in the West. They're the best team in the West again. And Memphis is 2, Golden State is 3, Dallas is 4, Utah is 5, Denver is 6, and then in the play-in tournament you got Minnesota at 7, Clippers at 8, Pelicans at 9, Lakers at 10. But Lakers are really, I mean, they're holding on, man. Spurs might catch them. Australian Football League, dude, I gotta get like a lot of Coke so I can stay up. That stuff comes on at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That comes like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how I would call that, because I know nothing about the rules pretty much. Yeah, so. But Australian rules football is it is interesting to watch. If the Lakers don't watch out, they're not going to make the playoffs. The Spurs are right on their butts. And if the Pelicans can, win more than lose coming up, Pelicans have a chance to get in the play-in tournament. And yeah, Ben Simmons, and it doesn't look like it, does it? Looks like he and Zion Williamson are taking the year off, and they're gonna get paid. They'll still get their paycheck, but it looks like Ben Simmons and Zion Williamson is taking the year off. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could not do any work all year long and still get paid. I mean, wouldn't that be nice if you can do that? If you can just sit on the bench all day, all year, get paid. But yeah, that Australian rules football, I think it comes on like FS1 or FS2, that Fox Sports 1 or 2 channel. But it comes on like on Sunday morning, and I think it might be Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. It comes on like really early in the morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what it did. That's when I saw it last year. That's when it came on. So I haven't checked and seen if it's going to be on this year. So I don't know. But it is the Australian rules football is interesting to watch. So what's up, Ruin? How you doing, man? I'm hoping the Pelicans get to play in a game. I mean, I don't think the Pelicans will win a series no matter who they play. But if they get in the play-in tournament and actually win that and get like into a top 8 seed would be kind of cool. But if they get a top 8 seed, they're going to play Phoenix, and then they're not winning that series. They might win a game, but they're not going to beat Phoenix 4 out of 7. That's not going to happen. But yeah, NBA playoffs. And then, I really don't like the play-in tournament. I think it's rewarding bad teams with sub 500 records. I don't like that. I mean, I really don't like it, honestly. But I mean, the Pelicans are like 10 games under 500. Why should they go to the playoffs? Lakers the same way. Why should they go to the playoffs? And the Spurs, they shouldn't. They don't deserve to go to the playoffs. Because they're not. I mean, they're bad basketball teams. Well, not bad, but they're not. They're below 500. I mean, anyway. That's right. Injuries can be devastating for a long time. But yeah, so then we got, but baseball starts April 7th. So baseball is getting close. Baseball is getting really, really close to start, which is good. At least I'll have something to do during the week. Wonder if I can, if my schedule goes to this weekend for Hulu. Let me see here. Today's Tuesday. You might not go that far out. Let's see. Let's see if I can go to Saturday morning. That's what. Let's see. It's gotta be Friday. Is that it? I think that, no. This is rugby. This is NRL. This is rugby, but that comes on it. Okay, they got rugby coming on at like 11 o'clock on Friday. It's not Australian rules football. It's actually rugby. Comes on FS2. The New Zealand Warriors versus the Brisbane Broncos. It's 11 o'clock my time. Okay, man. So we got rugby. Anything? I don't see Australian rules football, but it might come on really late. I don't see it. But they're not gonna put it on this year, man. Let's go to the next day. Let's see. I don't see anything. It's Saturday night. It's not coming until after that. Yeah, I don't see it this weekend. That sucks, man. All I see is that NRL rugby at like 11 o'clock at night on a Friday night. Huh. Yeah. Oh well. That stinks. Hopefully they put it on sometime. Maybe they'll put it on later in the year. Maybe they'll do that. But rugby, yeah, rugby's pretty cool. They got a rugby team in New Orleans. So, but yeah, this rugby is actually pretty cool. They actually, they don't have, we don't know. There's no helmets. There's no helmets in rugby. There's no shoulder pads. They tackle. They don't use their head to tackle. They actually tackle properly. NFL players need to learn how to tackle like that. Maybe they wouldn't get injured so much. But man, yeah, but rugby's actually pretty cool. It's weird seeing them. They throw the ball laterally. You have to throw a lateral, and everybody's in a line, and they try to get down the field. It's interesting. It's hard to score. It seems like there's so many players on the field at the time, and the field was very wide too. Man, it's 8:15. I've already downed this cup of coffee. Okay, they mentioned Seven Network have it online for Australian rules football. Okay, yeah, because the last few years I watched it. It came on FS1 or FS2 late, or early in the morning. So on the weekends, because the time difference, obviously, in Australia and here. So, but Seven Network has online for online coverage, but your best shot would be to stream via Telstra, available on mobile, IPTV, and T-Box. Okay, have to look at Telstra. Huh? Telstra. Telstra Australia. I have to look at that. If it doesn't come on, like the next few weeks, because their season runs pretty long, and they don't call it like I think they call it like I think they call the standings like ladders. It's kind of weird. They don't call it standing. I think they call it ladders. So, but yeah, I'm looking into that. If I don't see it next, if I don't see it next weekend, I might have to look into Australian rules football and look at Telstra, IPTV, and T-Box. I have to look that stuff up. I've ever been if I've ever been to a rugby game? No, not live. I've watched it on TV. I watched of course I watched the stuff over there in Australia on TV, and I watched the Gold on TV, the team that plays in New Orleans. But I haven't been to a rugby match. It's probably very, very interesting to go to a rugby match. I have to see when next time the Gold are playing. You have to use a VPN and tunnel out of Australia to get. Yeah, I have a VPN, so it is possible for me to do that. I have a VPN, and I can tell it. I live in wherever, Turkey, India, England. It doesn't really matter. So I'll have to look into that. I haven't hurling or Gaelic football. No, I haven't checked. I don't think I ever checked that out. Yeah, I don't think I ever checked that out. I need another cup. I need another cup of coffee. But man, I don't want to drink any more than two, man. I drank more than two yesterday. I screwed up. I drank like 3 cups of coffee yesterday, and I was like, I was peeing for an hour. So. There's a free VPN everyone uses it called Tunnel Bear. Yeah, I have Norton internet and I usually use that, but Tunnel. I wonder if I can put that on my Fire Stick. I have to look at that. I might be able to put that on my Fire Stick, and that way I can watch it on TV instead of the laptop. We're back. dude. Yeah. All right, got my second cup. That's gonna be my last one. That's gonna be my last cup. There's no way I'm gonna drink another cup of coffee besides two. There's no way. What's up, my Lissa? My Lissa. The women's basketball last night. They had a good game last night in the basketball tournament. Their tournament is going at the same time as the men's. So, but yeah, it was that one was a good game. Double overtime. You can't beat double overtime. I'm watching Perry Mason. He's about to find the real perpetrator. Perry Mason always finds the real person that does it at the end. It's amazing how Perry Mason, every client that he represents is always innocent. So it was. I think it's funny that Perry always found this guy at the end. Let's see. Oh, Tunnel Bear. Stay secure with an unlimited Tunnel Bear plan. You only get so many minutes with the free one. I had to look into that. I used to watch Murder She Wrote. I like those shows like Matlock, Perry Mason, Murder She Wrote. Those were always interesting shows to watch. All the Perry Most. Yeah, I ended up on the cutting room floor. Right, they didn't show those episodes. They didn't show those episodes, or maybe yeah. Man, at least Hamilton Berger, the district attorney, he always got. I mean, Perry Mason always handed the real, person who did it to him. So he did get a conviction. So just not the original person that got tried. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, Matlock is kind of the same premise, but it actually goes to I think Matlock actually goes to a the jury actually comes back and finds a guy not guilty because Matlock always proves him not guilty. So I have to look in that Tunnel Bear because it says you got to pay for it, but I'm sure you get so many minutes that aren't. I can just use mine. My freaking. Oh, it's not on this computer though. That Norton's not on this computer. It's all right. I'll figure out a way. Like I said, I wonder if you can put on your Fire Stick. There is one you can put on your Fire Stick. I forgot which one was called. I have to look it back up. There is one you can install. It's actually free. I used it when I was trying to do the Pelicans games earlier in the year. So, but let's see. Did I go? No, I didn't go over the hockey last night. It's one thing I usually do. I usually go over the hockey. A short schedule last night. The Hurricanes beat the Capitals 6-1. Blues over the Canucks 4-1. Sabres 6-5 over the Blackhawks. A lot of goals there. Oilers beat the Coyotes 6-1. And the Kraken beat the Kings 6-1. Yeah. And then you had the women's basketball tournament last night as UConn beat North Carolina State in double overtime, 91-87. And then Louisville beat Michigan 62-50. So they're I think they're elite Final Four. Is that right? Yeah. You got Louisville and South Carolina. That's on Friday night, and then you have UConn and Stanford after that on Friday night. So yeah, Pelicans actually have a shot for the playoffs. They got to keep winning. I mean, they got some games that come up. They got some games coming up that they got to win. They play Portland tomorrow. They got to win that game. They're better than Portland. Portland doesn't have Damian Lillard. I mean, Pelicans got to win that game. You can't lose that game. Their team's under 500. They play the Lakers. I mean, you would like to win that game, but that's in L.A. Then you play the Clippers. That's two tough games though. Then you play the Kings. You got to win that one. You play Portland. You got to win that one. If you can win, like, if you go 4-2 in that stretch. If you can go 4 and see, no, that's only wait, hold on. That's 1. It's 5. It's 5 games. So 3-2 in that stretch. At least you gotta go 3-2 the next 5 games. And then you play the Grizzlies and you play Golden State last 2 games of the season. So if they can win more than they lose coming up, they'll go to the playoffs. But you got to win tomorrow night. They got to win tomorrow night. Jesus Christ, back in the chat. Jesus Christ says that he loves us. So we love Jesus Christ also. Man, I think I'm getting a. I don't know what did my thumb. It's like a. I don't know if it's. I don't know what I did with it. It's like hurts. I mean, pimples don't grow on thumbs usually, but man. But what time is it? 8:30. All right, it's 8:30. But yeah, Jesus Christ, we love you too. So, man. So I watch Perry Mason off of Pluto TV. They have a channel where they just show Perry Mason movies the episodes all the time, but they need to find some new ones because they only had like 9-10 seasons of that series. They need to find some more episodes to show. Cause I think they must only be showing one season because I've watched all of them and I can't watch the same one over and over again. I know what happens. Let's see what's on. I think South Park is on this time at morning, huh? South Park. South Park's always funny. They have another one that they got like 35 seasons in South Park. So Comedy Central shouldn't have any problems showing any episodes aren't repetitive. Yeah, the NFL is requiring teams to hire female and minority coaches. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Whatever happened to hiring the right person for the job? But everybody hires their friend, so I don't know. As long as they're qualified, I really have no problem with it. But if you're going to hire somebody just because they're a female, what if they can't do their job? Then it's pointless. But hopefully if they hire somebody, they can do their job. That's what anything. Hell. But how many times? I don't know. Hope they can just do their job. Anyway, so the Oscars, yeah, everybody talked about the Oscars yesterday. Not about the awards that were won, but about the fight on the Oscars, or I should say the bitch slap on the Oscars. The bitch slap. let's face it, the Oscars. I mean, not many people watch the Oscars anymore, so I guess they had to draw up some kind of interest to watch them. I bet you their ratings skyrocketed after Twitter blew up and said there was a fight on the Oscars. I just don't know, man. I just think, I mean, if they can't do their job, then what's the point of them being hired? I mean, so I mean, if they can do their job, so be it. Hey, fine, okay, I got no problem with that. I mean, who would have a problem if somebody can do their job? I mean, they can do their job. I mean, it doesn't really matter who they are, but I don't know. Sean Payton's going to be the commencement speaker for Loyola graduation in May. Yeah, he needs something to do. Sean Payton needs something to do since he's not coaching anymore. Yeah, since he quit on the Saints. That's what he did. He quit. He quit the Saints. He didn't retire. He quit because he's gonna coach again. I mean, he still had years left on his contract. He quit. With the slap scripted, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I mean, it's Hollywood, man. they're so, I mean, they're out of ideas. I mean, they're out. That's why every movie you see is pretty much a sequel, a reboot, or something, or some kind of variation movie you already saw. So. Wouldn't be surprised me if it was scripted. But I mean, who knows? We'll never know. We'll never know if it was or not. They'll never come out and say, "Oh yeah, this was just fake," just to draw up some ratings, for the Oscars, because they know the Oscars. They don't get the ratings like they used to. So, yeah, Will Smith going to get any job offers as a pass blocker? Probably not, man. That was a bitch slap, man. That was a bitch slap. Why didn't he punch him? Why didn't he just close fist punch him? Why did he have to bitch slap him? If he was so mad that his wife was got made fun of, why didn't he just punch him, close fist punch him? Probably because he would have got arrested for assault. But he can still get arrested for assault. Doesn't matter if you close fist somebody or slap them. It's still assault. It's still an assault. So, anyway. Yeah, I saw the Honey Badger came back and he talked to the LSU football team. Man, that's one guy that I would like if he, whenever he retires from football. If he ever came in was like a position coach for LSU, I really would. I think it'd be good. I think he'd be a good teacher, especially a defensive back coach. So tonight's baseball. So all my I know somebody will be happy I'm doing LSU baseball tonight. So, LSU plays Louisiana at Monroe tonight in baseball. And it's not supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. We're supposed to rain tomorrow, but so we should be okay today for the baseball game. I'm watching South Park. It's a funny episode. Randy's in Whole Foods and he's not giving $1 to the hungry kids. Everybody's making fun of him. It's funny. Yeah, but it is funny, when you do go to the grocery store or whatever, or somewhere, they always ask you if you want $1 to donate here, if you want $1 to donate there. How you know that money's really going to those kids? I mean, yeah, the grocery store says that yeah, it's for hungry kids or wherever. But how do you know it's going to that? How do you know it's going to that part? And how do you know your whole dollar is going to it, not 50 cents? And the grocery store keeps 50 cents. How do you know that? You don't know that. You just assume that the grocery store is going to give your whole dollar to the hungry kids. But man, but anyway. Yeah, LSU versus ULM. So hopefully the Tigers can win. Is LSU still allowed? No, they lost. They lost in the second round. I was live for that. I actually did that game when they played Ohio State. They lost in the second round. So the women's team got to the second round. The men's team lost in the first round. So it really wasn't a good tournament for the basketball teams. Although I think the women's team overachieved this season. I don't think they had near enough. I don't think they had the talent like other teams had. I think Kim Mulkey did a good job coaching them and getting the best out of them that she could. So yeah, I just don't think that they were as talented as other teams. But hey, they got to the tournament. They got to the second round. So it should be applauded. So it's a Saturday, man. Saturday is the Final Four, man. As I saw the tickets have gone down a lot. Right after North Carolina won last, was Sunday? It was Sunday. Tickets were like $1,000 to get in to the Superdome. $1,000 right off the bat. But then they I checked yesterday. It was down to $350. But you're still sitting up in you're still in the terrace. If you're sitting in the terrace section in the Superdome and you're looking down at a basketball court, you're not going to see shit. So I really don't want to pay $350 to go sit in the terrace in the Superdome and not be able to see the basketball game. I don't want to stare. I don't want to stare at the video board. So yeah, let's see. They won the opening round, and then they lost the second round to Ohio State. But those tickets are going down. But like I said, I'm not. I mean, come on, man. It's like then you have to pay to park. It's probably gonna be what, $40 a park in the Superdome probably. They're probably gonna rape you to park in the Superdome. It'd be $40, and then you got to buy a beer, right? You got to buy a beer. You got to buy one of those $10 beers and the $8 hot dogs and the $6 nachos. Yeah. I'm not spending no $500-600 to go watch a basketball game. I'd rather watch it on my TV. That way I can get a 12-pack of beer for $11, and I can make my own hot dogs. You can get your own pack of hot dogs, make your hot dogs or nachos or whatever. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, North Carolina. I'm pulling for them to beat Duke actually. I'm not really pulling for Coach K to win the whole thing. Hope they look. Yeah, beers. Yeah, those beers in the games, man, they cost like $9, $10, $11, man. You can go buy you a 12-pack for that. 12-pack of Yingling is $11.99. So, and sometimes they have it $1 off. It's $10.99. So, sometimes you can get lucky and get Yingling for $10.99, a 12-pack. So I'd much rather do that. But now if I go and play the scratch off, and I win like a couple $1,000. So, whoo-wee. Yeah, so Honey Badger and Odell Beckham are still. I'm surprised the Honey Badger is still a free agent. I thought he would have got picked up by now. Um, I don't know what he's like asking, like for salary, but I thought Tyrann Mathieu would have gotten picked up by now. Uh, Odell Beckham, you know, he tore his knee up, but that doesn't mean much. He'll recover from that. So yeah, I'm surprised. I thought, Randy gave $1 on South Park for hungry kids. He's like the only person in the store that's ever gave $1. That's so fucking funny, man. Yeah, actually, one of the Saints. I wouldn't really mind if the Saints got Tyrann Mathieu, but like I said, I don't know what the salary he's commanding, and I don't know. So Patrick Peterson, he's I mean he's been in the league for a lot longer than well, not that much longer than Tyrann Mathieu, only a couple years, but maybe 2 3 years. But Gronkowski, yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Gronkowski hasn't come back to play for Brady. You know, Gronkowski, remember he was retired, he was wrestling, and then Tom Brady came back to the Buccaneers, and then Gronkowski quit WWE to go play football again. Gronk. Yeah. Whatever happened to Tom Brady going to the Dolphins? That was some kind of rumor that popped up, which I didn't believe, by the way. I didn't believe that rumor that he wanted to get traded to the Dolphins. It's like, well then, okay. I don't think he wants to go to the Dolphins. I don't. I don't think that's what's going to happen. That would be kind of funny if he did go to the Dolphins and he beat the Patriots twice a year, just to stick it to Belichick. That'd be funny. Yeah, Sorensen. I don't know about that signing. I mean, is he that good? I don't know. We did have to sign somebody to replace Marcus Williams. So we lost him in free agency because we weren't going to be able to afford him. But maybe they'll draft somebody. They can always draft somebody in the draft, but I think the Saints are going to go offensive line in the first round. Much as I want them to take Jameson Williams from Alabama, I think they're going to go offensive line just because they lost Armstead. Uh, Went to the Dolphins, was it? So yeah, I think they're going to go offensive line in the first round, which oh well. Offensive line's important. It's not the flashiest pick, but having an offensive line to protect your quarterback is very important. The Bengals found that out. Cincinnati found that out the hard way. They'd have won that game if they would have won that Super Bowl if they had an offensive line. They couldn't block. They couldn't block in the second half. Kim Kardashian purchased a $400,000 minivan. Jeez, that's when you have too much money. Yeah, that's just when you have too much money to go around. You're gonna spend $400,000 on a car, on a vehicle. That's when you got too much money. Man, these Hollywood types with their money, they flash around like, look at me, I got this money. Unreal. man. Unreal. I mean, just $400,000 on a car, on a vehicle. Look at me. Look at the money I got. Oh, well. Anyway. What time? 8:50. Okay, I got a few more minutes. But man, it's gonna be when it's supposed to rain tomorrow. When's it supposed to rain? Look at the hourly forecast. Hopefully it's not nothing like last week. It's supposed to rain tomorrow around 4 or 5 o'clock. Okay. It's supposed to last till 9 o'clock. Okay. It's around the same time. That's the same time as the last week weather. So hopefully the weather tomorrow is not like we had last week. We had that tornado come through in Araby. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen in Araby. Hopefully it doesn't happen in Chalmette, Slidell, New Orleans, wherever. Hopefully it happens nowhere. But here that EF3 tornado that came by last week. It was the strongest tornado that's ever recorded in the New Orleans area. We don't get obviously we don't get tornadoes like that. That's never happened before. So hopefully we all we get is rain and no more tornadoes. Man. Ooh wee, man. So I'm almost done with this cup of coffee. And this is my last one. I'm not drinking. I drank 3 yesterday. And I shouldn't have. Maybe it's a Maybach. Are the Kardashians, are they still like relevant? I mean, do they still have that show that they? I don't know if are they even relevant anymore. Reality shows, man. Everybody's so obsessed with reality TV when it's not really reality. It's kind of reality, but it's mostly, writers writing it. So, yeah. Crazy. Let's see. So, tonight in NBA, we got tonight in NBA. Did I look at that? I can't remember. I don't think I did. We got 2 games. We got games on TNT tonight, but I'm doing LSU baseball. You got the Bucks playing the 76ers. Then you got the Bulls playing the Warriors. Pistons playing the Nets. The Lakers have a big game tonight. They got to play the Mavericks. Lakers at a point where they can't lose any more games. Then you have the Jazz and the Clippers. The Lakers and Mavericks on TNT. Jazz, Clippers on TNT. So, let's see what's going on. They probably got a slew of games in hockey. They do. Maple Leafs are playing the Bruins. Hurricanes playing the Lightning. That's on the ESPN Plus Hockey Night. Canadians and the Panthers, Rangers, Penguins, Islanders, Blue Jackets. Then you have the Senators, Predators, Flyers and the Wild, Avalanche and the Flames, Stars and the Ducks. All those games on ESPN Plus. Where's the playoff standings for the hockey? They don't have the playoff standings on here? Guess not. Oh well. I thought they have. There it is. Now I found it. Let's see. So right now in the Atlantic, Florida, Tampa Bay, and Toronto's in it. Metropolitan, Carolina, Pittsburgh, and the Rangers. And then the wild card, you got the Bruins and the Capitals, Washington. And then let's see, the Western Conference, you got Colorado, Minnesota, St. Louis. Out of the Central Pacific, you got Calgary, the Kings, and Edmonton. And the wild card, you have the Predators and the Vegas, the Knights. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, that's 8 teams. Okay. Yeah, a lot of they just stay coming up. Pelicans gotta keep winning. They gotta win. They gotta win probably about 5, 6 more games coming up. Yeah, hockey ends. Yeah, I think their season ends before the NBA, or it might be the same time. Might be the same time now. But I remember hockey used to end like not like about a week or 2 before the NBA, but it might be the same time now. So, all right, man. I'll see you guys tonight for the LSU and Louisiana Monroe baseball game. That's gonna be at 7:30 Eastern. 7:30 Eastern. So I'll be alive a little bit before that. So have a good one. Have a good Tuesday. Enjoy your Tuesdays. Beautiful day here. Gonna be in the 80s. So I'm enjoying this weather now until about May or June when it's 95 degrees outside. Then it's gonna be too hot to do anything. But have a good one.